Hello everyone, ISC 2023 Specimen Question Paper Answer Key, English Language. Question number 3, answer sections 1, 2 and 3. All questions are compulsory. Question 1, in each of the following items, sentence 1 is incomplete while sentence 2 is not complete. Complete sentence 2 making it as similar as possible in meaning to sentence 1. Write sentence 2 in each case. Do not copy the questions, just write the answers. Sentence 2. Full marks 5. And let's look at the example now. The heavy showers of rain revived the plants. The plants dash. Active and passive, revived, past tense. Therefore, the answer, the plants were revived by the heavy showers of rain. Let's start solving. A. 1. They are repairing my piano at the moment. Mine. The beginning of the sentence is given. You will have to complete it. What will be the subject? They are repairing my piano at the moment. The right answer, my piano is being repaired at the moment by them. Why did I use is being repaired? Look at the question, are repairing, present continuous tense. Therefore, my piano is being repaired at the moment by them. B. If you do not reach the theatre early, you will not get a good seat. A conditional sentence. Unless you reach the theatre early, comma, you will not get a good seat. See now. There were many obstacles, yet she succeeded in her mission. Although, dash. The right answer, the question is in past tense. Although there were many obstacles, comma, she succeeded in her mission. I will not add yet in the answer because I am beginning the sentence with although. Next, D. Chocolate cake is the best dessert I have ever eaten. Best dessert, best superlative, degree of comparison. You will have to begin no, dash. And we all know the rules of how to transform sentences by using the degrees, by changing the degrees of comparison. If the sentence is supposed to begin with no, the degree of comparison will be positive degree of comparison. No other. Always use no other together. No other dessert I have ever eaten is as good as chocolate cake. Good, better, best. So, the positive form of best is good and no other dessert I have ever eaten is as good as chocolate cake. E. Scarcely did the famous store open when they all rushed in. As soon as dash. As soon as the famous store opened, comma, they all rushed in. You will have to put the comma in the right place. So here there are 5 questions A, B, C, D, E, and if you get all 5 correct, you will get 5 marks. Next, fill in each blank with a suitable word, phrasal verbs. Do not write the sentence, just write down the answers. 5 marks. 10 questions, half marks for each correct answer. She decided not to give dash to the pressure. She decided not to give in to the pressure. What is the meaning of to give in to pressure? Do what someone is trying to force you to do. And she decided not to give in to the pressure. The teacher asked me to give away the worksheets. To give away, distribute. The young man set up his own business, started his own business. The CEO set down the rules on the very first day of the year. He made it very clear that these are the rules. When his friends come home, he puts on a fake accent. To put on, to assume a fake accent. Do not put dash for tomorrow, what you can do today. Do not put off, OFF for tomorrow, what you can do today. To put off, to delay. So, This is a well-known saying that do not delay something when you can do it today. She advised me not to look back on what had already happened, to look back, to think of the past. If you look into it carefully, you can see the mark. What is the meaning of to look into? To look into means to scrutinize, probe or examine very carefully. Go dash the document carefully before you sign it. Go through the document, read the document thoroughly before you sign it. The price of gold is not likely to go up anytime soon. It is not likely to increase anytime soon, or the price of gold is not likely to go down anytime soon, decrease anytime soon. Fill in the blanks in the passage given below with the appropriate form of the verb given in brackets. Do not write the passage, write the answers directly, but write the verbs in the correct order. Maintain the correct serial. Now, you will read the passage twice or thrice in order to look for clues as to which tense you will need to answer these questions. Read the passage again and again to get an idea and then solve. As the highway policeman was, a hint has been given, was, watch. As the highway policeman was watching, he noticed a car inching along really slowly. Thinking that an extremely slow car is as dangerous as a speeding one, he pulled the car aside. He approached it and noticed again, another hint that the passage is going to be in the forms of past tense. He approached it and noticed that there were 5 old ladies, 2 in the front and 3 at the back, looking wide-eyed and white as ghosts. The lady who had been driving said, "Officer, I was not speeding. Why did you pull me up?" The officer replied that going below the speed limit was also dangerous for other drivers. After reading this particular passage, you will get a fair idea that this passage is all about the different forms of past tense. The officer replied that going below the speed limit was also dangerous for other drivers. Slower than the speed limit? No, sir. I was doing exactly 22 miles per hour, the old woman said proudly, pointing to a board. The officer chuckled and said, "Ma'am, that's a route number, not the speed limit." A bit embarrassed, the woman smiled and thanked the officer for pointing out the error. As she started the car, the officer said, "Before I let you go, I must ask, are these other ladies okay? They seem to be a bit shaken and have not uttered a word." "Oh, they'll be all right in a bit. We just got off route 119. These are the answers. ISC Specimen Question Paper 2023 Grammar section.